But the rhetoric is on both sides. It's coming from the right, it's coming from the left.
The rhetoric, they have tried to kill this man twice. Donald Trump is the target.
I couldn't wait to see what Scott Jennings had to say. This is my favorite guy on television. He's my favorite guy on television right now. What's going on, y'all? I want to tell you guys about an amazing book that was written by an amazing man. I actually know Mark Matson personally, and he has a tremendous story. And the Experiencing the American Dream is the title of the book. He does a course called the American Dream Experience, which is a 2-day course. Me and the wife went to it. It was absolutely incredible. And everybody in the room was crying when he told his story. I want you guys to support Mark Matson. Get the book. It's an incredible book. He's a patriotic guy, came from nothing and became something extraordinary. And it walks you through how to invest and also how to experience the American dream. Every patriot needs to get this book. And let me give you another reason why you should have the book. One is because he went out on a limb just recently and supported Donald Trump, donated $100,000 to Donald Trump's super PAC and risking it all. And we got to support more patriotic people who are willing to stand. So go to the link. It's on Amazon. We'll put the link here for you to get it. Get the book. Let's make this a New York Times bestseller. And he deserves it. A great man. Even Arnold Schwarzenegger wrote a comment on the back of this book. That's how good this book is. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to get notifications anytime I go live. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Yeah, Scott Jennings, I don't know. They just keep bringing him back to CNN. I think he may be a CNN contributor because they, for some reason, thought that they can pick a white man that don't know what he's talking about, I guess, and they can just bully him on there as the Republican representative. But they messed around and picked the wrong person. Because I swear Scott Jennings is probably the most prepared person on the news. Now, there's a lot of people on there that I love. Don't get it don't get in your feelings, okay? I still love you too. But I think that Scott Jennings is kind of hot right now. He just don't, it's out of him and J.D. Vance. Vivek Ramaswamy is still doing pretty good, but J.D. Vance has been on the news a lot more, and Scott Jennings. These are my two favorite. Tom Cotton. God dang, Tom Cotton on there killing them. Them three are my favorites because they're very smart. They're prepared for the arguments, and they're bold. They're not just acquiescing to what these nut jobs are saying on television. They're actually saying, no, I'm not going to let it happen no more. I'm not going to let y'all just say this because I'm on CNN as a contributor or whatever. I'm going to stand up for what's right. And if you don't like me, don't have me on. All right. Roll the clip.
Rhetoric is on both sides. It's coming from the right, it's coming from the left.
She said the rhetoric is on both sides. You know how silly that is?
The rhetoric is on both sides. It's coming from the right, it's coming from the left.
The rhetoric, they have tried to kill this man twice, okay? He got shot in the ear, and this guy was sitting up shop outside of a golf course to try to kill him this weekend. And I know after something like this happens, it's very fashionable to, talk about rhetoric on both sides. Donald Trump is the target, okay? He's the current target, and it's happening, and it's happened again. And honestly, we have to have a conversation about elections. If you lose an election, the country's not going to come to an end, okay? What I want Democrats to do, honestly, is to say, it's okay. Like, if Donald Trump wins, democracy will not end, the Constitution will not end, we're not going to live in a dictatorship, there will not be a bloodbath. All the things they say that are totally fabricated, to me, it would be a good day to stop doing that. The most important thing that could possibly happen, in my opinion, is for everybody to agree, especially Democrats, that the country is not going to be irreparably damaged if Democrats lose, that the Constitution is not going to go away, democracy is not going to come to an end, there will be no bloodbath, there will be no dictatorship on day one, which they all say all day long on this network and others. If everyone could just agree that that kind of hyperbolic statement will not take place anymore and that it's not been true every time it's been said, that would be a step in the right direction. And I know everybody's talking today about all the rhetoric in this country and what are we going to do to fix it going forward. Folks, it's too late. It's too late, in my opinion, because all the rhetoric about Donald Trump over the last several years, that he's a threat to democracy, that the country will come to an end if he gets elected president again. Even over the weekend, we have people blaming him and J.D. Vance for a bomb threat in Springfield. Well, if you have believed that over the weekend, then how can you not believe that the rhetoric leading up to today is not somehow responsible for the fact that this man has now survived 2 assassination attempts? So what I want Democrats to do, honestly, is to say, it's okay. Like, if Donald Trump wins, democracy will not end, the Constitution will not end, we're not going to live in a dictatorship, there will not be a bloodbath. All the things they say that are totally fabricated, to me, it would be a good day to stop doing that.
100%. I think one of those clips doubled. But I agree with him 100%. This is the thing. This is the weird thing about this, because Republicans do say, in addition to this, that the country as we know it will be destroyed if Kamala Harris gets in office. The difference between Republicans and Democrats are that we are telling the truth. Fundamental changes. Second Amendment gone. First Amendment gone. Because they want to shadow ban and change what you say on social media platforms. They've already done it. They've already had the FBI and government agencies go into Twitter and some of these other accounts and shadow ban what you say. They already try to control speech. This lady said they're going to take your AR-15s, universal background checks. They're going to try to add a tax to firearms so the average person couldn't afford it. They want LGBTQ. They got trans people in the White House. Dude, Adam Apple, this big. I'm the first female commander of the military general instruction committee. You're like, what the y'all doing? This is crazy. Puberty blockers and all. We are not being hyperbolic. They are being hyperbolic. Bloodbath. It's a made-up lie. Good people on both sides. Lie. People died on January 6th. Lie. Threat to democracy. He's going to be a dictator on day one. He clearly joked about it, and it's impossible for him to be a dictator. Impossible. There's co-equal branches of government. He can't really do a lot of stuff without Congress or the Supreme Court passing stuff and setting the precedent. He can't have a weapons ban, because if it's unconstitutional, the Supreme Court will not uphold it. States don't have to abide by it. And you mess around and states start, doing things against the citizenry that are against the Constitution, and people can sue the state because the Supreme Court ruled that this is unconstitutional. And nobody can be a dictator. What people can do is make us an open target to threats abroad, or chaos happens abroad and we have to get involved because we have weak leadership. People can start imposing these Green New Deals that will destroy the economy. That's how they're going to mess it up. They're not going to mess it up because they're dictators. They want to change the Supreme Court. They want to pack the court. They want to get rid of, I forget the name of it, but the process of how we, electoral college. They want to get rid of the electoral college. These are things that they're admitting to that will fundamentally change everything we know about America. Republicans are not saying that. Republicans are saying, let's be conservative. Marriage is between a man and a woman. Hey, if you're going to go to the clinic and do your thing, can we be reasonable? I want to do away with it altogether, but most Republicans are saying, can we at least be reasonable? Can we at least not go up to birth? Can we not just celebrate this and make it a normal thing for people to just bump and grind and pump and sweat, and then they get rid of their kid because they just feel like it one day on a Tuesday? Can we start kind of like making sure we stand up for the moral fabric of how this country was founded? Can we not just let every Tom, Dick, and Harry come into our country without verifying them? Without some kind of vetting process? What about the people that pay to get in here and go through all the court proceedings, and you got people just walking here and get all the benefits that those people who waited forever to get? Like conservatives are saying, can we be reasonable here? Can we end all this race hustling DEI stuff? The Democrats are the ones that are radical and crazy. The Republicans just want to be normal. Anyway, I can talk about this till I'm green in the face, but I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.